Jake here for American Muscle, and today I'm taking a look at this MP Concepts ZL1 Style Rear Diffuser in gloss black for 2016 and newer Camaros. Now this diffuser is going to appeal to the Camaro owner who's looking to bring a bit of that ZL1 flavor to their car without having to go and spend a small fortune. It's going to bring an updated look to the standard issue Camaro, and it can also serve as a less expensive replacement for an actual ZL1's rear diffuser. Now it's not a super flashy modification, but it is something that's going to make a good visual difference. Now the ZL1's aero trickery can be attributed to more than just the rear diffuser, but if you want to take your Camaro to the next level, this is a good place to start. While it's not an OEM part, this diffuser is done in the style of the original from the ZL1. So that means you're going to get some aerodynamic advantages here. Diffusers are meant to redirect the air that flows under the car at speed, helping to alleviate lift and create some downforce. Now, as you can tell, there's not a ton of aero trickery going on here. So we're not saying that you're going to get a massive downforce or superior grip here, but a little extra help with generating airflow is never a bad thing. However, we are of course mostly talking about style here, and I think this is going to make a really nice update to the rear end of your Camaro. Now for starters, the exhaust outlets are nice and wide, allowing for larger tips should you have or plan to get an aftermarket exhaust if your car came stock with that single exhaust, or if you got your car with the factory dual exhaust, you've got room for those two to keep it. Now this also extends a little bit lower than the factory diffuser on the sides and in the center, so again that's going to help with airflow, and it's going to add a little bit more visual height to the rear of the car. Now construction here is important as well, since given its location, this thing might see some action. MP Concepts designed this with high-strength polypropylene material, so it's got good tensile strength, but it's still got some give to it. So it's going to hold up to impacts that you might encounter out on the road. It's also molded to fit the rear bumper of your car nice and tight. It's going to go right in place of your factory one, and this gloss black finish I think looks really awesome, and it's ready to mount right out of the box. Now of course you have the option to paint this too, especially since it comes right out of the box looking like this. So if you're looking for an accent color, or if you want to color match this to the bumper of the car itself, you're certainly able to do that, and it's going to be very easy to do since it's off of the car. As far as pricing goes, this is going to run you around $375, and while that's not exactly a drop in the bucket, it is going to undercut the genuine GM part, and it's still going to make a great, if a bit of a subtle visual update to the rear end of your Camaro. And short of spending a lot more for one of those larger diffusers or one made from something like carbon fiber, this is going to be about the going rate that you're looking at. Now installation here is also a breeze, coming in at a 1 out of 3 on the difficulty meter. It should only take you about 30 minutes or so to get this mounted, and it's going to clip in place of your factory piece. As you can see, it's going to use all the original clip locations and the original hardware, so there's no cutting or modification of any type required. Just pop this right back in, and it even has a place for your factory reflectors. And now to show you just what it takes to get this installed, let's head on over to the install bay.
Tools required for this install include a ratchet, a trim remover tool, a clip remover tool, a Phillips head screwdriver, a 3/8 to 1/4 inch adapter, a 7mm socket, and a T15 Torx bit. What's up guys? Today we're going to be installing a rear diffuser on our Camaro, so let's get right to it. So our first step is going to be to remove our 4 7mm screws. And now we can remove our T15 screw. And we can repeat that same process on the other side. Now we can undo the clip for our wiring harness. And repeat that same process on the other side. And now we can remove our last 2 7mm screws. And now we can start removing our clips that hold in our diffuser. So they're going to be these little push tabs. You press in and they release. So now that we have our stock diffuser off, we can go ahead and take off this Phillips screw and pop out our reflector and transfer it to our new diffuser. And we can repeat that same process on the other side. So now we can transfer our reflectors into our new diffuser. So we'll just pop those in and screw them in. So now we're ready to get our diffuser onto our bumper. So we can go ahead and line up the tabs and then work on the sides. So now we can reinstall our 4 7mm screws. And now we can repeat that same process on the other side. And now we can reinstall our last 2 7mm. So that'll wrap up this review and install of the MP Concepts ZL1 Style Rear Diffuser in gloss black for your 2016 to 2022 Camaro. Thank you for watching, and remember, for all things Camaro, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.